All right, good morning. Yes, we're going to be looking at a chilling crime that happened in Queensland, Australia. Now, someone shared this with me and asked to give my thoughts on it. And normally I won't make a video and I'll just share a quick thought or two. But I wanted to look at this together, okay, for various reasons. First, I want to touch on Queensland Police Service. Are you seeing what I'm seeing right there? I mean, yes, it's the cross I'm looking at. And if you're not aware of what this cross is, I'm going to go over this really quickly with these three pictures. It's the Maltese cross, the Order of Garter, Order of St. John, Knights of Malta, Knights Templar. They have so many names, right? So let's take the one on the left. That is the Order of Garter. The same one you'll see the Queen romping around with and her entire family. Well, she did, not anymore, right? But then we have the Order of St. John, or the Knights of Malta. Now, we're all familiar on this channel of these crosses, right? They're not hiding it either. They use that same cross on a coin. So they've been at this for a long time, as you can see. Then we have the Knights Templar. Now, they vary just slightly, but realize, I even have this at the end of usually most of my episodes, showing that they're all affiliated with each other, right? So we're familiar with the cross, and there's several variations, all these different orders. I'm just saying, okay? So let's continue now. That was what the first that I noticed. And then we have chilling crime, how they worded this. ZC, chilling crime, equals 33. They also have the cube at the bottom, the three dots, And so there you have 9 and a 9, right? I'm just saying, and they love their blues and reds and all that. All right, that's just off the top of the head what I missed. Now, I wondered after listening to this, why on earth would the police allow them to err, them step by step finding these people? It's very bizarre. You have to listen. But maybe it's to be or seem transparent to get you on their side. This would never, ever happen in Finland. They don't even share with you the color of the person, their nationality, name, none of that. It's very, very hidden. But what's the point of even any of this? Why would they make this up? Would they make this up? Look, I'm not saying any of this is fake news. I'm just saying that they twist and shape stories. They use numbers, actors, symbols, and various other things, right? And I don't want to say too much because I don't want to, A, get sued, go to jail, or even misinform anyone. I want to say that off the top right here. But now let's go listen at what I heard and the reason I think that they are doing this. Let's take a listen. It's right around the 2-minute mark.
Authorities are still trying to determine how these 3 cold-blooded cop killers were so heavily armed. The police union pushing for reform. The police union pushing for reform for a national database for police so we never see this again.
Currently, at the moment, if I was in New South Wales and I come to Queensland to live, I've got to self-report. Now, if I'm an honest, law-abiding person, I will self-report, but if I've fallen off the rails, I'm simply not going to report, and that is where the system is falling down.
So the system is falling down. It's broken. They want reform. You heard them, right? That's the reason they did this. They create the chaos so then they can create order. It's what they call order out of chaos. They do this all the time. They already had the solution, right? And it's all about changing laws. And, it's very clear what they're after. I'm just saying with this one picture, right? We understand. This is what I heard, but please share your thoughts. But they're doing this everywhere. But also I noticed, the little checkered, 2 badges there. Maybe it symbolizes something there, but all I'm saying is we understand where the checkered floor is from, right? Yes, we do. Don't trust everything you see or anything you hear. Always test everything. Look, sometimes we need to step back, wait a day or two, and sometimes we all need to remind ourselves who the media works for. We understand. So I don't trust anything on that cube, on that box. Oh, one last thing I happen to notice, and you're going to find hilarious here. Yeah, December jobs, 223,000 jobs were added in December, and then we switched over into the year 2023, right? It's going to be one crazy year. That's all I'm going to say. Who knows what they're going to be doing. But also in that same video, they pulled out these numbers, and I just had to look, because it's very interesting, and had to add them up. And what do you think they add to? Yes, of course, they add to 33. Oh my goodness. Look, all I can say is we know exactly who's behind it. If you keep watching the news, you'll see it more and more. But you have to really pay attention and sometimes look deeper. Look, I'm not saying it's all fake news. Absolutely not. But I'm just saying that I wouldn't trust any of it, because I know who the builders are, right? We understand who's behind all of it. And they've been at this for a very, very long time. Look, please go watch the entire clip and share your thoughts. That's my 2 cents on what happened in the chilling crime there in Queensland, Australia. To see that this is happening and people's hearts are being tugged on, but we understand this is a war, and it's not a war of what we understand. It's a spiritual war, and we have to look to God through it all. He's the only one that's going to help us through, and it's a battle for your mind. And remember that Satan's a liar. If he starts to tell you that you're not good enough, that's where you need to fight. You need to fight on reminding yourself of God's word. And I have a couple videos out there. I'll share one of them on helping you to understand and remind yourself of great Bible verses if you're feeling down. All right, that's it. God bless. Take care. My 2 cents on the chilling crime. Have a great day, guys. Till next time.